Hey everyone, this is Rejoice Rebirth. I'm going to do a reading for Leo, and this will be, right now today is the day of the new moon, Sagittarius new moon. We are quickly approaching a solar eclipse around Christmas, along with that full moon, so we're in some very heightened energies right now. And as well as we just went through the 11/11 portal. I'm not sure when that ends, but it's a big gateway, so I need to look into that actually. But yeah, I'm going to do a reading for you, and let's go ahead and get started. So when you receive this message, it doesn't necessarily have to be up to date, but the time that I'm recording this, it's a lot of heightened energy right now. Okay. And I am working with an injured hand, so my shuffling is a bit off, but that's okay. We had Door to Spirit. That may be in reference to the gateway that's opening. There's a lot of purging going on. A lot of deep divine spiritual healing is occurring. A lot of crown chakra opening right now for a lot of the collective. So this will be for the Leo collective. All right, Leo. This is you. It's what's crossing you, challenging you. What are you aware of, not aware of? Recent past, near future. Your inner self, your outer self, your hopes, dreams, and aspirations, and the outcome. At the bottom of the deck, we have Storm Warning. I am not reading any reversals. No matter what deck I use, I'm not reading any reversals today. Okay, and I'm going to pull a Feathered Omen. That is this right here. Beautiful, beautiful omen deck. And if you want, you can skip ahead to the actual reading. I'm just getting the cards out now. But I will say that if you're watching this process, it does put your energy into it, and that increases the likelihood that you will receive a message. Okay, so we'll put those right there. I'm going to get a spirit animal. I received a message for Leo. A message for Leo. I got a couple. Alright, we got 2 messages for Leo. I would like to get guidance from Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, any messages for Leo? Messages for Leo, Archangel Michael. Thank you so much for protecting us in this space. It's a lot. Keep that one. You keep that too. And let's now get some messages from Archangel Raphael. So storm warning can indicate that just some turbulent times are ahead. But I will say it looks like you have a strong foundation. I'll show you in a second. So you need not be worried. You should be able to weather this storm. Messages for Leo. Grab this one. Any other messages for Leo? And grab that one. Okay. And I'm going to get the Kim Krantz archetype. What is the archetype that you're dealing with, Leo? What archetype are you dealing with? All right, Leo. One archetype for Leo. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Put those back here. And I'm going to get a moon card. Moon card for Leo. Moon card for Leo. Clarify this reading. Moon card for Leo to clarify this reading. Perfect. And then this is the, I want to pull one tarot card from the Gaian Tarot. This whole deck is just lovely. It's just lighthearted and just such a beautiful deck. I'll get one card for Leo to clarify their situation. Ten of Fire. So that's the Ten of Wands. But here we have the forest burning. So far already we have a storm warning, and that's what I was going to say, is this is at a new beginning. We're going to have a storm warning as we start off the new beginning. But you have very strong pillars and foundations as this storm approaches. These have been here since ancient times. These pillars have been, and they've weathered all of these storms. So don't worry about it. And right under that we have hostilities. So that's just and then right under that we have victory. So whatever it is you're facing, don't worry. And then right under that we have attachment. Maybe this storm warning is from an attachment from a broken heart. Okay, you have an archangel here with you though. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. That's the crown chakra. So through this crown chakra, and then right under that we have temple path. So whatever this storm is, it's going to lead you on your spirit path, okay? Because it's going to open up your crown chakra. It's a crown chakra opening, like I was saying earlier, is happening in the collective. A lot of solar plexus healing is happening right now, and crown chakra healing is happening right now. So a lot of people are waking up, and that's the crown chakra activation. And as they wake up, their solar plexus, they begin to see the state of their solar plexus. That's their well-being. That's how they view themselves, their self-talk, their self-love, their center of gravity, everything that they stand on. So that's getting a healing. As you awaken, you learn how you recognize and see the incongruities in your life, basically. So you're going to be able to release attachment from whatever it is. It's going to lead you into a victory. So, and it was from a broken heart. Okay, so we'll put these back. And this Ten of Wands here, it's the burdens of this burning fire. And this is earth being scorched by fire, so that's... Okay, hostilities. We'll put that away and we'll see what the cards say now. Let's go ahead and look at your moon oracle. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So we are in a new moon right now. It's in Sagittarius though. But as long as you bring love into this situation, it's going to be fine. That's what's going to bring the rain that's going to put out this fire in the forest. Okay? And you can see the rain is coming through anyway. That's not just the clouds. That's actually storm clouds as well coming to counteract the fire. And this storm could be something that's going to clear up old debris. Clearing up old debris. And whenever this old debris fades away, that's when the there's just a flooding of nutrients coming through to make way for new growth and stuff like that. So a storm sometimes is essential to start out a new beginning. 210s, this is a new start. New moon, new beginning. So this is a very beginning of a situation. There's going to be a storm come through to clear out any debris, and that's really good. So that's nothing to be afraid of, nothing to worry about. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We have, for your omens, you have free emotions and anxieties, the grackle. So yeah, let the anxieties go. Understand you can acknowledge your emotions and let go of the anxiety at the same time, because you are going through a turbulent time, but it is making way for the new. And then here we have the pheasant. It's a time of fertility and creativity. All right. Now for your animal oracles, we have eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. You're being guided as you go through this. And as I said, I'm not reading any reversals. And then crow spirit, co-create with spirit. So you have the pheasant and the crow here telling you to co-create, be creative. This is a fertile time for you right now. And that makes sense because we are in heightened energies. From the time you view this, that this reading is still holding those energies. So it should be a pretty potent reading to you. And so if it resonates, I'd be super grateful if you could leave me a comment and let me know. Oh, never mind. I disabled comments, disregard. So anyways, so Spirit has your back as you go through this turbulent time. As you start through this new beginning, you have Spirit guiding you through it. Spirit is right beside you. Yeah, so you don't, these cards really parallel. You don't have to have high emotions and anxieties. And this is the holiday season too. People are typically have high emotions. But you have Spirit with you, and you're in a creative time right now. So your archetype that you're dealing with is the river. Actually, I want to put this here. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead. Okay, so yeah, this is the stream, the flow, the current. That's what the river represents. And here we have a horse. We don't see the actual horse. We just see his reflection as it goes across the water. But this is about going with the flow. This could be a water sign that you're dealing with. This is a time of reflection and forgiveness, of grace and acceptance. These are your emotions as well. This is the flow of your emotions. See, don't let your emotions get the best of you. Here we have free emotions and anxieties. Free your emotions and your anxieties. Let it run like a river. Let it flow. You are in a little bit of a turbulent time, and it's not a big deal. Just let your emotions flow, and that's going to allow creativity to come through. Really good energy. It says, there's a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. It is forgiveness embodied in physical form. Without asking anything in return, the river washes away what is no longer necessary. The river washes away what is no longer necessary. Like I was saying here, this fire burning, this could be purification by fire, initiation by fire. It's washing away what no longer serves you. It's a 10, it's a new beginning. This storm coming through, it's washing away and wiping away what no longer serves you. This pillar here, this pillar right here that fell, it does not serve you anymore. That's why it fell. But look at all these other pillars that are just very strong and firm in their foundation. So let this river come through. It's going to wash away whatever does not serve you. At this time, you are going through a new beginning, and that's why the turbulence is here. This is not, if this sounds like a lot like a tower moment, but it's very water-based. So it could be initiation by water, purification by water. So the river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all of our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we're no longer in control. And that's another thing. We have to free ourselves from anxieties, because we have to realize that once we enter the river, we're no longer in control. We have to go with the flow. If you try to go against the flow of the current, it's going to make it even more turbulent. Okay, so you have to go with the flow. That's your message right here. The river carries us farther down the stream of transformation than we planned to go. Again, we have multiple tens here stating that we're going to be in a new beginning for you, Leo. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. Once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before, with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind, the you that stands within the river is the real you, full of deep emotion and potential. Nothing to hide, nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your true self. This is accepting yourself as you are, with grace, with love, loving yourself. Because you are definitely in a new beginning. You are on a fresh new cycle, a fresh new start. And it may look like hostilities, but in fact, he's using this sort of truth right here to clear away the clutter. And here is his helmet down. His helmet's down here. So he's not, this is not a serious, if this were very serious, if he was really in threat, danger of life, threat of life, if his life was in danger of being threatened, he would have full armor on. He's got his helmet sitting to the side because he's just clearing away debris. That's all he's there to do, is clear away debris. This is beautiful. And again, let me show you this victory card that's right under it. Okay? So let your anxieties go. Let go of any attachments. Free emotions and anxieties. Let it run like the river. And you're going to get through this totally okay. That's a beautiful message. Okay. Now before we look at the angel's guidance, I want to see what we got here. Alright, so Leo, the magician in the mirror. So this is you doing great, a deep amount of reflecting. You're manifesting with the magician energies, as well as looking at yourself in the mirror, seeing the true you, seeing who you really are. Who am I in my most authentic self? And you've got fire and water here, fire and ice. But you're bringing in together all these elements so that you can really see your truest self. And that's what this transformation is all about, clearing out this old that does not serve you anymore. Especially as we go through this cycle of the eclipse, the new moon, the full moon, the gateway. It's all for clearing out the debris. So what's challenging you, Leo? Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. This is the solar plexus. So along with the crown chakra, like I said, we're also in a time period of solar plexus healing. So this is your challenge, is just finding your well-being. You must be very stressed out, high anxiety. Again, this is the holidays and they tend to do that, but just don't let that get to you. If anything, you can sit in stillness and just see, picture your solar plexus chakra in your mind and just flood it with yellow beautiful light, and then let that flood of beautiful light take over your entire body, and visualize it and feel the warmth of it, and it'll be very soothing for you. And that's your challenge, is to get to that state of well-being, because right now your solar plexus is what's being challenged. That's your state of well-being. That's why you have to free your emotions and your anxieties, because it's affecting your solar plexus. When this goes bad, it does, when any of the chakras are out of alignment, it can cause ailments and illnesses. So you want to avoid that, because it does physically manifest. So if you can control it energetically and let it flow like the river, calm down, accept, and surrender to the divine, you'll be able to get through these challenges much better without creating dis-ease or anxiety or any sort of illness or ailments within yourself that manifest in the physical. And it's very important to realize. So what are you aware of, Leo? Cornucopia. This is a time, we're in Thanksgiving is 2 days from now. So This is a definite time of abundance. Here we have the number 11, but also to me it looked like two pillars. So this could be a divine partnership, abundance. Okay, so you are in a time of abundance. Not so much a divine partnership, but I am seeing the two like twin flames sort of. So this may be a time of abundance for the both of you. And again, the yellow is very prevalent here. And this little pink light butterfly, it reminds me of transformation through the crown chakra. So your solar plexus and crown chakras are really being worked on right here. The thing is when you release your anxieties, realize that you are in a state of abundance. You don't need anything. You're living and breathing. You have a full belly of food in your stomach. You're rested. You have a roof over your head. All these things put you in a place of abundance. And once you realize that, that's going to help you heal that solar plexus chakra. Okay, so what are you unaware of, Leo? Anxiety, yeah. You're really stressed out. But the thing is don't be stressed out. You have to realize you're in a time of fertility and creativity. I don't know when pheasant hunting season is. I'm a vegan, so I don't know about that. But I'm thinking, again, more turkey stuff. And I think it's just an indicator of the season. Right now, this season's causing you a lot of anxiety. Don't let it. Just go with the flow. And once you go with the flow, you'll see that you can create better. You're very fertile as you are. When you're in an anxious state, it kind of hinders that creativity and that fertility. So also someone could be ready to make a baby or something like that because you are fertile. But yeah, don't let that cause you anxiety. We'll look into that. And that's the number 18, breaking down to number 9. And so what's in your recent past, Leo? Community. So you may be working with the community right now. You may be going to school and your work and your job. That's playing a major role in all these emotions that you're feeling, the anxiety in your solar plexus. Right here we have the fig. A fig is a fruit of fertility. Looks just like the ovaries of, I guess that's what fruits are, is the ovary. The fruiting body is the ovaries. But here we have apples as well. But yeah, this is you working in your community with a group of people. We got a couple cups down here as well. Now in your near future, Leo, envy. So it looks to me like someone is in the shadow. We have another 2. So we have a 2 here. We have a 2 here and a 2 here. See, this is your light. You're aware of your light, and in your near future, someone's going to be envious of that light. Because you're healing in your crown and your solar plexus, and you're in a state of abundance. Someone's envious. Someone's lurking in the shadows watching you. And they're envious. We're definitely going to look at that card. We're going to break that one down. As long as it's okay, bring love into the situation. Leo, bring love into the situation. Storm warning, bring love into the situation. 10 of fire, bring love into the situation. So this is your inner self, Leo. Strategy. Yeah. You are on to this envious energy. You are on to it. So inwardly, you're probably strategizing. How do I detach from it? We have detach in there that we saw earlier. So just figuring out how to detach from it. You're going to have to do some inward thinking on it. It says journal log. Maybe do a log of your journal logs. Do a diary if you do. Definitely take note because, again, we are in heightened energy. So now's a really good time for journaling. Always is, but we have a compass here. So you're trying to strategize which direction to go. How do I map this out? Here we have a key. The key is, a lot of times when we see the key, it's free from the lock. It's not in the lock, but this key is in the lock. You have a strategy. Inwardly, you have a strategy in place. We have the number 3, that's divine protection. That's the Holy Trinity watching over you. That's divine protection. It's a triangle, which is an incredibly energy efficient geometric shape. Okay, so your outward environment. Angel of strength. Yeah. So inwardly, you're creating a strategy, mapping out, seeing which direction to go from the situation. You already got the key in the lock. You already know the key. You already got the strategy inward. Outwardly, you're presenting as strength. Leo, there you are. You're ready. Look at you. You're standing up strong. You got your eye. That's a very serious eyes on the lion. You have a guardian angel over you, watching you, ensuring that you get through this just fine. I wonder if you can see these that way. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, Leo, what are your hopes, dreams, and aspirations? Woman holding a heart. So you could be waiting on love if you're the feminine energy, or you could be looking at, if you're the masculine energy, you can be giving your attention to a woman that is holding her heart, a fertile woman, a compassionate, loving, caring woman. And she's sort of looking away. But you're hoping for a great love. That's what you're hoping for. And that's where I saw this. That's why I saw the two pillars. This is not necessarily twin flame. That's the first place my mind always goes. But just a divine partnership. A divine partnership that's bringing in union, crown chakra healing and transformation, and solar plexus chakra healing. And then we have the 4-4. That's double stability. That's stability in your foundations. And again, you have firm foundations. These have been here since the beginning of time, and they've held strong. So you see this woman as a very strong, loving, nurturing woman, a very fertile woman. And this is the pheasant. She may be very modest. This may be a modest woman. She's not a peacock. She can be a peacock, but she's, for the most part, a fairly modest woman that dresses modestly, maybe has a modest personality, and maybe that's what you like about her. But together y'all are in abundance. Y'all have a cornucopia, a blessing, just an abundant blessing surrounding you. So those are your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. You're hoping to attain this love. And this is the number 8, which is eternity. It's an eternal symbol. And the outcome. Man holding a coin. This is beautiful. So you have woman holding a heart and man holding a coin. And he's looking kind of in her direction. So if you're a feminine energy watching this, this is you. And this is what's coming in for you. If you're masculine energy watching this, this is what you desire. And this is you going in to claim that. And that's really beautiful. So this is a love reading. And also, this may not just be the holidays stressing you out, which you're unaware of, is the anxiety. So I would say, as the watcher and the viewer, you're probably aware of your own anxiety. But if you're cross-watching, it could still reflect as your anxiety. It can still reflect as your story, even if you're cross-watching for Leo. But maybe it's causing you anxiety. Maybe you're unaware of the anxiety of the other person, of coming forth. But this is the outcome. Someone will be coming forth. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers. Okay. We had the 7 of Swords I saw. Again, the 7 of Swords is not sneaky necessarily. It always depends on the cards surrounding it. But it could be a strategy. That could be reinforcing this strategy card. Maybe the man holding a coin for the outcome is trying to figure out a strategy to get to the woman holding a heart. We'll look into this. And we're definitely going to look into this envy. It's always sad when someone wants to be envious or jealous of you because they don't know your journey, they don't know your struggles. All they're looking at is the designer purse you might have, or the nice vehicle you might drive, or the nice shoes you may have got the first time because it's the first pair of shoes you had for the year. And they just see a brand new pair of shoes and they want to judge you. That's not your fault. That is not your fault. Someone could be jealous of your light, the beautiful bright light that shines upon you, because you have archangels here with you. You have angels standing over you, protecting you. And you should know that. Know that you have angels with you. And that's why, look how dark they are. Look at the low vibration that surrounds them. Yeah, it could be just envious of your light. And you know what? It's kind of like she's holding a cup, but it's gathered cobwebs. She's holding this little gauntlet cup looking thing. It's like she had a cup that maybe she wanted to give, but she sat on it so long that it has gathered cobwebs on it. It's been sitting there for so long, and all they've done, they could have went out and shown you their cup and offered their cup, but no, they wanted to stay in the darkness, stay in their low vibrational energy, and be envious. That is such a low vibrational energy. That's their choice. But that's what's also in your near future. So we're going to look into that. Okay. So first, you're the magician. That's why none of this stuff is going to fade you. That, and you have guardian angels and archangels surrounding you. Let's see. I do want to clarify. Let's go ahead and just skip to it. Let's clarify envy. Spirit, please clarify envy for Leo. Please give us messages to help us understand this envy for Leo. What is this envy that is surrounding Leo? What is this envy that's surrounding Leo? Spirit, please clarify the envy that is surrounding Leo. Please clarify the envy that is surrounding Leo. Okay, we got 2 cards. So the Queen of Pentacles, that's probably you. Could be an earth sign, but I'm seeing a little could be a Capricorn. But this is a stable woman. She's kind of looking down. She's holding her 1 pentacle. Looking down, maybe wondering what she can make more of it, if she can multiply that 1 pentacle. This is her Ace of Pentacles. This is her stability. This is her abundance. This is her material well-being. But she almost does have a look of disappointment about her. She may want to share this pentacle with someone. But regardless, the thing to remember is that she is standing in her abundance. And I keep seeing this little hair right there at the corner. So Leo, clarifying envy. We have the 9 of Swords. Someone has moved into these dense energies of envy, and because it's causing them a lot of anxiety. And I hate to say it, Leo, but make sure you aren't envious of somebody. Make sure it's not you being envious of somebody. Sometimes we're envious or jealous of people, we don't even realize it. We need to catch that negative self.